42 countries across the globe. Gifted home cooks have competed for the best chefs on the planet.
That's delicious.
To earn the title of Masterchef. Now, the biggest culinary competition in the world has come to Canada. Thousands of home cooks came out from all walks of life.
I'm a scientist.
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
I'm a tattoo artist.
I'm a new immigrant.
And all over the country.
Bonjour, chef. I've got quails 2 ways. I'm marinated in maple syrup.
A Nova Scotia hodgepodge with a butter poached lobster.
The reason I'm doing Arctic chars, of course, to represent Manitoba.
They all share a dream.
My food dream is to have my own diner.
To be the best chef I possibly can be.
Canada's first Michelin star, right here.
But first, they'll have to impress 3 of the biggest culinary stars on the planet. Claudio Aprile, hailed for his fearless creativity at home and abroad.
I've cooked in the world's greatest kitchens and brought those global flavors to my growing restaurant dynasty.
Alvin Lung, the demon chef.
You can cook.
Raised in Scarborough, he came to fame in Asia.
There are only 2 self-taught Michelin star chefs in the world, and I'm one of them.
Michael Bonaccini,
beautiful, exquisite.
the godfather of world-class cuisine in Canada.
I've built a restaurant empire, one great dish at a time.
The judges will choose which home cooks will compete in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. They'll face extreme challenges.
You've got less than 20 minutes, 151 troops coming in.
That push them to their limits.
No, you don't understand. We can't.
God,
we have 2 plates. Get them on the plate.
And beyond.
And you give me this? In the road to success, there will always be tears. But it's good to cry. Means you're passionate. Means you're angry. Means you want it.
They'll cook for the nation's finest.
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
And for some of the toughest critics in the world.
This is when the rubber meets the road.
It's a battle for $100,000 and a life-changing title. Last week,
Hi, chefs.
the auditions kicked off and the competition was fierce.
I have to say no.
No. It's a yes.
Thank you so much.
It's melt in the mouth.
Come on up here.
Oh, Lordy me.
Tonight,
You're going to have a food orgasm.
Is that right?
the auditions continue.
Just did not make the cut.
Only a handful of white aprons remain.
Go, 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 go!
But those who earn aprons must fight to keep them.
I'm falling behind.
In their very first elimination challenge.
This is the most important challenge of your life.
It's the final day of auditions, and the last of the home cooks are ready to show the judges what they've brought to the table.
I'm going to bring the 5. I put my work on hold. This is important right now. MasterChef means changing my life. I am planning to bring it.
This is the next level. It's the next step in my career. It's going to rock their world. I have one goal in mind, and that's to be Canada's first MasterChef.
Nothing scares me. I'm here to win.
I'm really excited to show my daughter that when you want something, you can go after it.
Big D's in the house!
First to audition is Danny, a proud Portuguese Canadian.
Food is a huge deal in a Portuguese house.
Well, Daddy.
My dad is a European chef. He taught me everything. I got some crazy knife skills. I'm gonna blow everybody out of the water.
Each home cook has only 5 minutes to finish plating their signature dish. If 2 of the 3 judges think they've got what it takes, they will receive the coveted MasterChef Canada apron and the chance to move ahead in the competition.
How are you guys?
Excellent. So what's your name?
My name is Danny.
Great. You have 5 minutes.
Thank you.
And what are you making today?
I'm making pan-seared chorizo with a spicy Portuguese rice and a beer mustard reduction sauce.
What do you do?
I'm a high-rise construction worker.
Wow. How high do you go?
60 floors sometimes.
And that doesn't scare you?
No, not at all.
I do not do heights. That's a lot of butter you put in the pan. What's the plan there?
Just gonna put some beer in there.
Okay.
Mustard also.
Mustard in a plastic bottle, you know? I'm a bit skeptical. Did you make that chorizo yourself?
Yes, it takes me 3 days.
How's your sauce doing?
Yeah, it's a little buttery.
Just put more mustard and put more salt and pepper in. That's not hard.
Taste as you go, right?
Taste it again.
All right, we got to close this deal.
You happy with that?
No, I'm not. So I think I'm just going to leave it off. I don't want to give you something that I'm not happy with.
So was this hand cut, all the meat in here?
Yes. Thank you, Chef.
I'm looking forward to this because you made it yourself.
Yes.
The sauce.
It's horrible. I would never serve that to you.
Sauce.
Yeah, sorry.
Sauce.
Sorry, Chef.
Sauce. Sauce.
That's the game winner there.
You're very proud of your sausage, aren't you?
Yes, very proud. It's an old recipe. It came from my grandmother. Thank you, Chef.
Danny, for me, the dish fell short, so it's a no. But thank you for what you did.
Portuguese families, they're very tight.
Yes.
Do you have any supporters here?
Yes.
We'll go get them.
All of you, come in. This is my family. This is why I'm here.
The chorizo was awesome. Apparently, that's a recipe that's been passed down.
Yes. This is my mother-in-law. Mas a senhora pensa que o chorizo está bom? She says yes. Yes, it is very good.
Well, if she says yes, then I say yes.
Thank you, Chef.
I was looking forward to that beer and mustard sauce. That sauce would have made this dish perfect. But unfortunately, you blew the sauce. But you know something? I like the chorizos. And that's good. It's a yes.
This is what I've wanted all my life. Dream big. It's my motto.
Danny triumphs with his handmade chorizo. But the remaining home cooks earn mixed reviews.
What's your name?
My name is Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Yes.
The pressure's on.
Woo! That's all right.
Uh-oh, don't worry. Just get it on the plate and it'll be just fine, I'm sure.
Perfect. Thank you, Chef.
What's this?
Passion fruit crumble with passion fruit white chocolate mousse.
The Russian ravioli with a brown butter sauce.
A chicken chayote soup.
I've made a Vietnamese soup with pork meatballs.
So what do you do?
I'm a dance fitness instructor.
I grew up on a pig farm. That was a lot of fun.
When I'm dancing in my kitchen, I'll be like, I'm always pumping it up, and I'm always slapping it around.
Oh.
This is a romantic, passionate dish that a couple should share. You're gonna have a food orgasm.
Is that right?
You'll be begging me for more.
Looks like a very messy orgasm we have here.
I've got to say no.
From one stylish guy to another, Claudio.
I'm gonna have to say no.
Vicky, I love you.
I love you too.
I just don't love your dish. My answer is no.
It's too little, too late.
This is just the beginning. I will be back.
There was a little too much heat.
I can do so much better.
It just did not make the cut.
But the judges do not always see eye to eye.
That dish did not make me sparkle. It's a no.
I'm a yes.
I'm willing to risk my reputation and give you a yes.
My answer is a yes.
I do not see the passion in that dish. My answer is no.
For me, it's a no.
I completely disagree.
The taste was not there.
I really want you to see what I'm seeing. You know when you meet that person who has potential?
But they all do, don't they?
Not like that. I want to coach him.
You are sure that you think you can do this with him?
In a heartbeat.
Softy, softy.
Where's Evan? Come on up here. Claudio really believes in you. And he convinced me that I should believe in you as much as he does.
I'm here to be Canada's first Masterchef.
The last audition of the day is Megan,
That's better.
a former cheerleader and stay-at-home mother of 2.
I do everything for my family. In the kitchen, I am business. I am fierce. So putting myself first doesn't happen too often.
This is something I would make for my husband to woo him and to just make him even more in love with me than he already is.
I came here to cook everybody under the table.
Hello, chefs. How are you?
Very well, thanks. What's your name?
My name is Megan.
And what you cooking for us?
A parsnip puree with arugula salad and goat cheese, warm beets, and a lamb chop with a mint gremolata on top. So all I'm doing is just making the gremolata. It's got the zest, it's gonna have the juice, it's gonna have what it needs to give it that really fresh taste.
The way you rattled off the flavors in that gremolata, you just sounded like a professional chef.
Thank you.
Are you competitive?
I do not lose.
I'm very tough.
I'm here to win.
I like you're confident.
Thank you.
Megan, how's this lamb supposed to be?
About a medium rare.
Almost medium rare. It's very tender, well seasoned.
What's all this oil? That's a lot of oil.
That is a lot of oil.
So who's going to be your cheerleader?
My husband is my biggest fan.
You're willing to leave them behind for a while?
Yeah, absolutely. I have 2 girls, so I can't tell them to go after their dreams and be what they want to be if I can't go after this for myself.
I think the lamb is great. I'm not so sure about the gremolata for me. I think a wonderful pan gravy with that might have been the way to go.
Okay.
Megan, I wasn't a big fan of the gremolata. I just found it a little bit too acidic. But I thought overall it was a very nicely presented dish. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Michael, I actually disagree. The cremolata went nicely with the lamb. But the salad, oily, soggy, puree, too heavy. It's a no.
Thank you, Chef.
I hold that one last vote that can take you through or send you home. Do you really have what it takes to leave your family behind?
I absolutely do. I've said goodbye to my kids. I am in it to win it. I'm not coming home without the title.
Well, my answer is...
It's the final audition of the day, and the judges are split.
It's a yes.
It's a no.
Megan's fate now rests in Claudio's hands.
I hold that one last vote. Well, there were a few mistakes on the plate, but I thought you nailed that lamb. My answer is yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Come on up here.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so, so much.
Is your husband out there?
Yes, he is.
Great. We'll go say hi to him.
Okay, thank you.
So Megan is the final home cook to receive an apron. She and 25 other hopefuls have impressed the judges enough to move on in the competition.
It's a yes.
Shut the front door. My dream is to open the first Cantonese food truck in Calgary.
Today I've prepared for you a chili pepper chocolate steak.
That's a really gutsy combination of flavors.
I'm ambitious, gutsy. I don't let anything keep me down.
I say yes.
Yeah, baby! I never thought my cooking would bring me this far.
You said cook with love. I cook for love every dish.
Finger licking good. It's an absolute yes.
I'm in this for my wife. I do it to make her proud. I say yes.
I'm doing this for my mom.
It's the best dish we've had so far.
Thank you, Chef.
This is day one of the rest of my life.
This is a life-changing thing. From here on in, my life has changed.
Each one believes they will become Canada's first Masterchef.
Now that I've got my apron, the rest of these home cooks better be watching out for me.
Now, all the home cooks who earned aprons must compete to keep them in their very first Elimination Challenge, where the winners will be going on to the Masterchef Canada kitchen, and the rest will be going home.
Oh my gosh, it's game on all over again.
I am a competitor. I'm ready to go.
Could this be the end of my journey, or does it begin here?
Congratulations on making it this far.
You have earned your aprons. But do you have what it takes to keep them?
Your first challenge is inspired by the first settlers of this country. They didn't have state-of-the-art equipment, and neither will you. For this challenge, you will have only one burner,
one pan,
Oh my God.
and one chicken.
One chicken? I'm a plumber, I'm not a butcher.
Okay, here we go.
I see Alvin grab a live chicken and I think to myself, what?
That's right. No stovetop, no oven, just one burner, one pan, and one chicken.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Chicken has been cooked 1,000 ways. You can use the whole chicken or any part of it.
You may not have much equipment, but you do have access to a bounty of ingredients. Fresh fruit, vegetables, herbs, and dairy. The best this country has to offer.
All of you represent so many diverse cultures. This is a great opportunity to convey who you are.
Cook a chicken in 1 hour in one pan. What am I gonna do with this bird?
Chicken. So easy and so hard.
This is the most important challenge of your life.
You have 60 minutes. Starting now!
The 26 MasterChef Canada hopefuls are about to face their very first Elimination Challenge.
No oven, just one burner, one pan, and one chicken.
Those who make the best chicken dishes will earn a spot in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. The rest will be sent home.
This is the most important challenge of your life.
You have 60 minutes. Starting now!
I run in the pantry and it's mayhem. I just start throwing elbows and I grab everything that I need.
All of a sudden, it was like a mad dash through the pantry trying to figure out, geez, what I was gonna do.
5 minutes in, and you can see the place has gone absolutely crazy.
The biggest mistake is when they go to the pantry, is they're going into a candy store. It's not good form to be indecisive.
This challenge is pretty intimidating. Like, I got nothing to work with.
The hell? It's a stress test, and I'm stressed.
Having 26 home cooks butchering chickens at the same time is nerve-wracking. Chicken parts are flying everywhere.
The biggest mistake they can make is trying to cook a whole breast or a whole leg on the bone. It's going to take too long.
100%.
I'm making a pan-roasted chicken with a lemon and wine sauce. My biggest fear today is that my chicken will be completely and utterly undercooked.
I'm doing a Southwestern-inspired spiced seared chicken breast and, with a little crispy chicken skin that I will attempt.
I am making pan-seared involtini. I'm also serving it with some mixed greens.
I am making a chicken madras with a cucumber raita and roti. I'm a little bit worried about time.
You have 45 minutes left.
45?
I'm falling behind.
Bubba, tell me what you're making.
I am making a barbecue chicken Southwestern sandwich. Making the sandwich for the judges, it was the first thing that popped into my mind. When the first thing pops in, you go with it.
Are you worried that it might be a little simple?
I'm not too concerned.
Well, I hope you're right.
Having the judges come up to us while we're cooking is really nerve-wracking.
What's in here? What's in here?
I'm making a chicken involtini.
You want to tie that up?
No, I'm not. I have no string.
Maybe you can use some chives or something like that.
I'm
That
absolutely
works.
thinking of using the bacon, wrap the bacon around it.
You got to watch out. Put that in the pan, it may just fall flat.
Alvin lung scares me to death.
Today, I am making Jewish-style chopped liver on top of bread served with a red wine syrup. All the judges are going to really love the flavors that I'm putting in it.
Well, I hope you're right, because otherwise, you'll be chopped liver.
You have 30 minutes to go.
Come on.
Feeling the pressure for sure.
What's happening here, Eric? This is all you? This whole mess is you?
Yes, Chef.
Wow.
I'm not used to working in such a small space. It's pretty disastrous, my station.
I'm kneading my dough for my ravioli right now. I'm making a chicken ravioli with herb cream sauce.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Homemade ravioli. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot of time, though.
I know, yeah.
Julie, how are you dealing with the time pressure?
I cook at home. Within half an hour, I have dinner ready.
So this should be easy then.
Yeah.
Oh, I am in complete crisis. Julie's making an involtini too, and I'm worried that I'm going to be compared to her.
Involtini's an Italian dish, and I'm Italian, so I'm really not worried.
Yeah, I'm totally unrolling.
It looks like you have maybe too much stuffing in that piece of chicken. When it hit the hot pan, it shrunk and exploded. If you turn it very, very gently, you might just save it.
I am terrified right now.
I hit a massive crisis.
I'm giving up a lot to be on Masterchef Canada. I'm not here to get sent home.
With 15 minutes left on the clock, the home cooks battle to keep their aprons in the very first Masterchef Canada challenge. One pan, one burner, one chicken.
Yeah, I'm totally unrolling. I am terrified right now.
I hit a massive crisis. I have to improvise.
You have 10 minutes. Time to panic. Go, 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 go.
I'm feeling the pressure. The pressure's on.
Okay, Alvin, who do you think is looking good?
You know, surprisingly, Kayla, because I'm not seeing a lot of spices. In her dish, I'm seeing spice. It's interesting. I really want to dig into that.
Danny is looking great. He's doing a chicken Valencia. It looked very rich and encouraging. I'm concerned about Danielle with her involtini. When she put the chicken into the hot pan, it shrunk and burst on her.
I told her about this. You have to tie it up. She said she was going to wrap it in bacon or something like that.
You know what Julie did? She did the same dish, but then she skewered it with the rosemary.
Julie is super cool. Danielle is getting crushed under the pressure.
There are a number of dishes that I see that aren't making it to the MasterChef standard. Bubba, a sandwich is just not good enough. Dale, he's doing chopped liver.
That's it? Just chopped liver.
Just chopped liver as a MasterChef dish.
Eric, I'm really concerned. He's a bit messy right now.
Still, 1 hour, and he pulled off pasta? That's impressive.
Impressive.
You know, he hasn't pulled it off yet.
This test can be won or lost in the final minutes, is my opinion.
I agree with you 100%.
I fixed my involtini by weighting it down.
It's not what I would serve at home, but I did what I could under the conditions.
1 minute. This is your final minute. You better be plating. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Plain and simple.
It's done.
Yeah.
Now the judges will have one final look and taste before deciding who will move forward and who will go home.
The chicken is on the plate. It is looking excellent. But is it cooked?
My curry smells amazing. The chicken is cooked perfectly. And then the judges taste it.
I am sweating my coyotes off.
Extremely intimidating when they're just staring over you. I think I'm going home at this point.
The judges have determined which home cooks have earned a spot in the Masterchef Canada kitchen and who will be going home.
Now, based on what we have seen and tasted, we like to call the following people up here. Mike.
Why did they call my name first? I must have really screwed up.
Barida. Julie. Megan.
I have no idea what to think.
Josh.
I'm just hoping for the best right now.
Who in this group thinks that they have the commitment, the drive, and the talent to move ahead in this competition?
Based on this challenge, it is our feeling that all of you are absolutely right.
My mind is completely blown.
We're hugging, we're so emotional, but at the same time, I am eyeing every one of those people up thinking, you are next on my chopping block.
The judges will now call up two more groups of home cooks. One of these groups will be moving forward to the Masterchef Canada kitchen, and the other will be going home.
Rob. Sarah. JP. Allison. Natalia. And Jordan.
I'm really disappointed in my dish, but I'm thinking, okay, maybe the judges are gonna throw me a little bone.
Tamara. Eric. Pino. Ben. Danielle.
I am terrified right now. I could be going home or I could be going into the Masterchef Canada kitchen.
Carly. And Brooke.
My heart's beating so fast, I'm really freaking out.
You all brought an incredible amount of passion to the table. All your dishes showed great promise.
The bad news is that some of these dishes aren't quite MasterChef quality.
The good news is that some of them were. And those dishes were made by
The judges have called forward two groups of home cooks. One will be moving on to the Masterchef Canada kitchen. The other will be going home.
The bad news is that some of these dishes aren't quite MasterChef quality.
The good news is that some of them were. And those dishes were made by this group.
I'm trying so hard not to cry. I am one of Canada's top home cooks. This is incredible.
The rest of you, I'm very sorry. please take off your aprons.
The 8 home cooks remaining were still on the fence about you. Please bring your dishes up to the front.
It just hits me like a ton of bricks. I'm on the bubble.
I hope this dish is enough to keep this apron. The judges have already sent me home once. I don't want that to happen again.
First up is Dale and John. John, please bring your dish up to be tasted.
Yes, sir.
What did you make?
Lemon pan-roasted chicken with a green salad and a cipollini onion.
Cooked it bone on?
Yes, I cooked it bone on, yes.
Is that raw?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dale, would you please step up to the podium?
Jewish-style chopped liver.
I must say, I like the presentation.
Thank you, sir.
I'm still a little puzzled as to chopped chicken liver. Do you still feel that it was the right decision?
Yes, sir.
Surprising.
Very brave.
John, overall, we felt the color on the chicken looked terrific, but the fact that it was undercooked is troublesome. Dale, you delivered a dish that was very unique and different. But is it Masterchef quality? Only one of you deserves to stay.
Dale, you have a lot of work to do before you uncover your true potential. And we think that it might be best if you did that work in the Masterchef kitchen. John, please take off your apron.
I know if I ever want to win the MasterChef Canada title, there's got to be a hell of a lot of work ahead of me.
Next up, Sparkle and Bubba.
I've already justified myself by earning this white apron, but I want the one with my name on it. I go with a Southwestern chicken sandwich.
You didn't make the bread.
No.
I'm more interested in what's in between the bun, because that's what you made. It's very nice. There's some really great elements here.
Thank you, Chef.
Bubba, do you think a Michelin star chef like me would like this dish?
I would hope so, yes, Chef. Thank you.
Sparkle.
It's curry chicken, green bananas on the side, and there's dumplings underneath.
What's this?
That is green banana.
Have you made that before? You ever used green banana?
Yes.
I'm surprised to hear that because this is raw.
It's not too spicy, wonderful aromatic background, but the technical issue of an undercooked plantain.
Yes, Chef.
Sparkle and Bubba, we like your spirit. We love your determination. We just didn't like your dishes enough to put you through. Please take off your aprons.
Damn right I took a big ballsy chance with that sandwich. Nobody gets to be a master chef by playing it safe. And that's why I'll be here next year. I ain't done.
Evan and Kayla, it's your turn.
I am shaking. I am sweating like a little pig. It is not good.
Kayla, tell me what you call the dish.
Chicken madras with a cucumber raita and a traditional roti.
Good, bold flavors. Exactly what I'd be looking for in a madras. But for me, there's far too much cumin seed in there. Very, very powerful.
Incredible aroma. Did you toast all the spices?
I did toast the spices.
That would have been a big mistake if you hadn't. A lot of spice, which is good. A lot of spice, which is not so good. Thank you. Evan, will you please bring your dish to the podium?
This is a Southwestern-inspired seared chicken breast with a fresh tomato and corn salsa and crispy fried chicken skin.
Chicken looks actually very moist. And it is moist.
I was very careful about that.
How did you cook the corn? Looks raw. It is raw. I was expecting more out of you.
So what is the distinctive flavor that I'm going to taste when I eat this?
You're going to taste some cumin, you're going to taste some jalapeno, you're going to taste some fresh lime juice.
Is this the dish that you think is going to take you to the finals?
I think this will get me through.
Evan, there are things about your dish that we really, really like. Sadly, not enough to move you forward. Please take off your apron. Don't give up on cooking. I'd really like to see you here again. Kayla, overall, your dish was good. But is it a Masterchef quality dish?
I think it is.
Kayla?
Yes, chef.
It only matters what we think. And we think.
Kayla, overall, your dish was good. But is it a Masterchef quality dish?
I think it is.
Kayla?
Yes, chef.
It only matters what we think. And we think yes.
Dora and Danny are the final home cooks to face elimination.
Dora, please bring your dish up here.
In the whole scope of moments after the birth of my son, this is number 2.
I want to be here. I want this more than anybody else here. It's a chicken pot pie with a bannock crust.
You know, I grew up in the UK, so pot pie, it was a staple for me. You call this a bannock?
It's close to a real bannock.
To me, it's more like a biscuit.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, the best meals I've ever had are meals that my mother's cooked for me. Is this something you would ever consider making for your family?
Oh, I make chicken pot pie all the time.
Yeah, let's try something here. How was it we take this out? What's going on?
There's a roux with white wine, savory, thyme, sage.
And this is the star of the dish right here, the chicken?
I'm sure hoping it is.
Danny?
This moment right now for me is one of the most exciting things in my life. I want to do a fine dining catering company for my father. I owe absolutely everything to that man.
Danny, I was watching you out there. I saw a lot of impressive chopping.
Thank you.
What's this called?
Chicken couscous, Valencia style. It's a peasant dish.
Doesn't look that great. Tastes better than it looks.
Thank you, chef.
Danny? I like the choice of the couscous.
Thank you.
I still feel the texture of it rolling around in my mouth. The stock, the seasonings are subtle. But the presentation?
Yes.
Would you have changed anything on the plate?
After seeing it, I would have probably just made one with maybe a little bit of a dish, a deep dish. I will learn as I go.
I love Danny, but I want the judges to tell me that I'm going up on that podium.
This has been the toughest decision that we've had to make tonight.
It's killing me inside. I want to be the one being called.
It's obvious that you both want this badly.
Real bad.
Yep.
And we know you're both willing to give it all you got.
I think we both were starting to pray.
This is my dream. This is what I want. Really, really bad.
If we could, we'd give both of you a spot in the Masterchef Canada kitchen. And we can.
Who'd have thought Dora the plumber girl from Alberta would get to the top 16?
Congratulations. Yes. Will you please join us up front here?
Congratulations.
You are the 16 finalists for MasterChef Canada.
The next time we meet, we'll be in a cooking space that will fulfill your wildest dreams. The Masterchef Canada kitchen. Now go get some rest. You're gonna need it. And good luck.
On the next episode of MasterChef Canada.
Wow.
It's grand and it's beautiful.
Congratulations. You've made it to the kitchen of your dreams.
The home cooks face their first mystery box challenge.
Oh.
And it does